Bless the Lord.
I'd like to say it's a blessing to be here. I'm thankful to be here. I'd like to thank Brother Keith and Brother Seth for allowing us to use the church here. I don't know how much I'm going to have, and I promise you it ain't going to be nothing new.
Bless the Lord. Bring the word.
I can promise you that. I can promise you that.
Bless.
I'm going to read out of the book of Hosea, chapter 6, verse 2. And then I'll read out of Romans 14:9. I'll give you time to turn over there if that's where you want, if you want to turn over there. But I've been thinking ever since Brother Keith asked me, I've been thinking about the word revival.
Bless.
What it means and what it meant to me. Not just what it meant to me, but what it meant me growing up and, in the English language, what revival means.
Bless.
The definition of revival is to improve in condition of or strength of. So it is to improve ourselves in whatever condition we're in our English language. Now the root word to revival would be to revive. And to revive something is to restore life.
Bless it.
But in our English language, we seem to tie these words together. Revive, revival, renew, or restore. We would tie all those words in to mean pretty much the same thing. But renew is to resume activity after an interruption. And to restore is to bring back a previous rite, practice, or custom. Those are the definitions to those words. But we'll tie them all in together because we just feel they mean close enough to the same thing. But if we go back to where we read these, and you go back to the Greek of these words, revival, the Greek, another word for, I can't pronounce the Greek word of revival, but it would also mean resurrection in the Greek. And the word revive in Greek, the word revive in Greek would have been resurrection. The word revival would have been resuscitation. So now we get, you got revival, revive, which is the root of revival, and resurrect, or resuscitation. And in our English language, we would bring the word revive and resuscitation to be the same. And I'm here to tell you today that those two are two different things. But I tell you, we do have a God that can do both.
Amen.
And I'm glory to Him, and I want us to have an open mind and an open heart. I was led strongly to this, because believe me, I don't understand the English language no more than anyone else. But I was led to this because I hope it'll open some minds up through this revival and through other revivals. We can kind of take ourselves to the root of the words and the root of the meanings of things to come to the understanding of some things. But revival, revive, or resuscitation, we would all agree would be, if we were to tie it into the English language, would be to bring back life. Well, to revive something is to resurrect. A revival in the Greek would have been resuscitation. Resuscitation is to bring back to consciousness, to bring back to an original state once where we was. To revive would have been to bring back to life. And I hope through this, God willing, that I get out of my own way, I hope I can bring some understanding to this and maybe a different perspective so we can look at revival in a different way. But Hosea chapter 6 verse 2, and it says, after 2 days He will revive us, and on the third day He will restore us, that we may live in His presence. And I want to tell you today that there was a night that I sat somewhere and He come down, He sat with me, and I was revived. My old deadful soul was resurrected and brought into life. That old soul had lived in death. It was dying in this old world, and it was surely the bus gate, the hells of the gates of hell wide open. I can tell you that's where it was headed. Oh, but I'm telling you, he revived it. Oh, I'm telling you, but we get hung up on that. We think that's all he does is come in to revive. And like I said, in that passage it says to restore. Well, to restore something would be to resuscitate something. And the difference between resuscitation and restore is to bring back. Oh, bring back to an original state to where we once was. And I'm telling you, my God can resuscitate you too. Oh, we don't like to humble ourselves once we come down to an altar at some point. Oh, but I'm telling you, we have to continue to come on with it. We have to come on back down here to the altar and let Him resuscitate us. We all going to stray farther away from the grace of God. We're going to stray from Him. We will. Oh, but I'm telling you, He will. If you'll humble yourself, He will resuscitate you back into some things. Oh, we got to understand that the roots of these words, where these words derive from. Oh, we like to lessen the words. We like to make one word mean several different things. Oh, but if you go back into the root of things, these words have different meanings. These words have different definition. Oh, and because we lessen it, we lessen a lot of things about the gospel. Oh, but I'm telling you, when you go do a little study, you go do a little reading, you can start to figure out what these men were speaking of was a whole lot more than what we understand. Because we have lessened the language that they spoke. Oh, we like to make everything so easy and group everything into one. Oh, I'm telling you, they didn't do that. I'm telling you, these old prophets knew there was somebody to come. We know in Matthew 27 what he was speaking of in Hosea happened. We know Jesus came, he died, he lived there 3 days, and he rose again. And he restored some things. He revived some things. And I'm telling you, he's still reviving today. I'm telling you, he'll still bring life back into you today. I'm telling you, he'll bring forth life into you. And I'm telling you, if you strayed away, oh, he has saved your soul, but you've got a little farther from God. I'm telling you, he can resuscitate you. He can bring you back to the original state that he once wanted you in. I'm telling you, he can do those things. Oh, but I'm telling you, you've got to humble yourself unto him to do it. Oh, I'm telling you, it takes that. Oh, and I'm telling you, over in Romans, Paul brought it up in chapter 14, verse 9. He said, for to this end Christ both died and rose, and revived, that he might be the Lord both over the dead and the living. Oh, and I'm telling you today, that if you lost, he's still the Lord over you too. Oh, but I'm telling you, it's going to have to come down to a point that you're willing to humble yourself to realize that your old soul needs to be resurrected. Oh, that you got to have life revived back into you today. Oh, I'm telling you that. Oh, and I'm telling you that if you have been revived and you've stepped out on you've got to stray from the ways of things, I'm telling you, my God will resuscitate you too. I'm telling you, he'll bring you back. Oh, like I said, I've been saying, we're living on the promise of things. Oh, and I'm telling you, I was promised eternal life. Oh, because I humbled myself to be revived. Oh, but I'm telling you, I was also promised he wouldn't forsake me. And he would not leave me astray. Oh, and I know he'll come back into your life. And you can come down and become and be resuscitated by him today. He'll breathe the Spirit of God back in you. He'll bring you closer to him. I'm telling you, he can. Oh, I'm telling you, we like to find oh, you think about coming to the altar. Oh, and you think that it's a bad place once you've been home. Oh, it's gonna be real bad. People's gonna look at me like something's wrong if I come down there. I've already been saved. Oh, I'm telling you. If you go back and you look at Paul, Paul said he didn't mind dying daily in Christ. He crucified himself in Christ. He had come to the understanding where he found life was at that altar. Where he found life was right there. I tell you, he had come to that understanding. He didn't no matter to him where he was at. He could find an altar. He knew he had been revived. And he understood that he would have to be resuscitated. I'm telling you that today. Oh, I'm telling you, he kept himself humble. There was a day he crossed paths with Jesus. Oh, and he kept himself humble from there on out. Oh, I'm telling you that. Oh, we say the word altar. Oh, it was meant to alter things. I'm telling you that. Oh, and I'm telling you, you can be altered today. Whether your soul needs to be saved, you can be resurrected. That old sinful soul can be revived and resurrected. resuscitated, oh, he can still breathe gospel back into you. He can breathe living water and life back into you today.
Come on.
Oh, but it takes you to humble yourself. Oh, and I don't know why I'm led to say this. Oh, but I'm gonna say it. Oh, here in Romans, I read that verse. If you go on to read that, it talks about accountability. It's talking about judgment of your brothers. Or accountability. Oh, and that's another word that we like to tie together in our English language. Oh, I'm telling you that accountability and being judged is two different things. Oh, I'm telling you that Paul, the majority of what he wrote was to the church. He held the church accountable today. And glory be to God, there's still some men and women of God that holds the people accountable. And it ain't out of judgment. No, it is out of love. It ain't nowhere you're pulling yourself away from something. Oh, so I'm telling you today, before you look into a church house or a godly person and say, oh, they're just judging me. Oh, I'm telling you to go back home. Start reading this book. Do a little praying. And let's see if you're being judged or if you're being held accountable. Because glory be to God. If it's accountability, oh, I'm telling you that brings resuscitation. Amen. Oh, and I'm telling you if it's accountability, that'll bring revive. It'll revive you. Oh, that'll bring resurrection of a dead and dying spiritual soul. Oh, I'm telling you, there's a difference between being judged
Bless you.
and being held accountable.
Bless the Lord. Bless your heart.
I'm telling you today that there is a difference than to be being judged and being held accountable. Oh, I'm telling you, every now and then it's all right. If somebody comes up and says, oh, I don't know, you seem like you're leading astray. You seem like you're going out on the wrong path. Oh, I pray that if I start going astray, there's some godly men and women that'll look at me and tell me. But I'm going to tell you the difference between me and a lot of you. And it ain't nothing to do with anything else. I ain't no holier than you. I ain't no better than you. But I can tell you the difference. I'm going to go home to find out if God will find me righteous. Amen. I'm going to go home. I'm going to do a little praying. And I'm going to do a little reading. And if I find myself that I'm being held accountable and not being judged, oh, I'm going to go get to that altar. I'm going to be altered. And I'm going to get me some resuscitation. Amen. Because I don't want to get no farther away from God. Oh, if I can get closer to Him, I'm going to get closer to Him. Oh, I'm telling you that. Whatever it may be. Oh, I'm telling you that you got to start digging in this Word and find out if you're being judged or find out if you're being held accountable. Oh, because I'm sure there are some that's judging. They ain't a doubt in my mind. But I know a lot that's just holding each other accountable. And glory be to God, there's still men and women here that'll do it. Oh, Paul didn't mind going to write a letter to a church. He didn't mind to go tell them what they was doing wrong. No, sir, he didn't. Oh, he didn't, because he loved them. He had a love for the church. He had a love to see it succeed. He had that love within him. Oh, and I'm telling you, he didn't mind holding them accountable. But what he was trying to get them to understand, oh, that it was under one accord, that Jesus Christ came and He laid for 3 days. Then He rose again because He brought back. He revived us. He restored us. And He was trying to keep that restoration complete. I'm telling you today that we ought to start keeping the restoration complete. We ought to start holding ourselves accountable to the restoration of Jesus Christ. I'm telling you that He brought it and He did it. Oh, I'm telling you that it's up to us to hold ourselves accountable to it. Amen. Oh, I'm telling you, it may not be a good subject, and people may not like it. Oh, but I'm telling you, there's a whole lot of people that they'll back up and say, oh, they just judged me. And I'm going to tell you, I was that person. Oh, believe me, I ain't preaching at you. I might as well be sitting down there in the pew. I'm telling you, I know I used this as an excuse for a long time. I ain't going up there with them hypocrites. Oh, no, they just go up there and judge the way I live. Oh, I've lived it. You ain't going to tell me. I know your excuses. I've been there. Oh, I'm telling you, but it took that night. Oh, I'm telling you. And there was a man come down, and he showed me, because somebody somebody brought something up and brought conviction on me.
Yeah.
Oh, they wasn't convicting me. Oh, no. That was my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that laid the conviction there. They just brought it to light. They held me accountable for some things. And glory be to God they did. Because through that accountability, my old soul was resurrected. I was brought from death to life. Oh, and there been a lot of times along the way that I had to let go of the pride and humble myself to come on back down to an altar, to come to His feet, to let Him resuscitate me back to where He wanted me. Oh, wherever He may be, wherever He may want me at, I just have to keep myself humble to know that He'll do it. He promised me not to leave me. No, He promised me to keep me. But I'm telling you, I have faith in that. I have faith to know I can go back to where I originated, where I was born, where I found life. Oh, and I can be resuscitated. Oh, I may astray. I may get a little far off. I may go a little ways. Oh, but I know I can always go back to Him, and He'll breathe life back into me. I know He'll resuscitate me. He'll bring me back to where I need to be. Oh, and I'm here to say, I know there's a lot of lost people in this world. I know they are. That needs to be revived today. That needs the revival. They need it. Oh, and I'm telling you, you can humble yourself. You can drop down to your knees. Confess it over to His name. Humble yourself unto Him. And glory be to God. He is still reviving today. Glory be to God. He'll save you today. And I'm telling you, He promised not to leave you. I promise you along the way, because I know the feeling to feel like you're going to fail your Father. Oh, and I'm telling you, He never asked you to be perfect. What He asked you to do was seek on His name. If you'll keep seeking on that name, He'll constantly resuscitate you. Oh, if you'll keep going back, He'll keep breathing life into you today. I can tell you that. But you got to humble yourself to go. Oh, I'm telling you to go. Oh, why wait? What's holding you back? Oh, I'm telling you, don't hold yourself back no longer. Let the pride go. Humble yourself and go be revived. Let that old dead dying soul, let it be resurrected into life tonight. Go live life today. Be born tonight so you can see a different light tomorrow. Oh, and I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that go to church or used to go to church. They can't humble themselves. They can't drop the pride that somebody might say something. Oh, they're going to think I've been doing. I don't care what it is. Maybe you've been lying. Maybe you've been drinking. Maybe I don't know what it is you've been doing. Oh, but I'm telling you, it don't matter what I think. It don't matter what Brother Seth thinks. It don't matter what Brother Keith thinks. I'm telling you to bring yourself to an altar and go be resuscitated by the healer. I'm telling you, He is the healer. And He's still in the healing business. And I'm telling you tonight that you can be resuscitated. Oh, we get hung up on the physical things. Oh, if my mama come down with cancer, I pray she don't. But I say if she did, oh, my physical mind wants to go. Oh, He's the healer. He's going to come down and heal her from that. Oh, for all I know spiritually, she's already been healed. Glory to God. She's already got eternal life. He is the healer. He held His promise today. And I'm telling you, He'll hold His promise to you. You just got to humble yourself and go to Him. Oh, I'm almost done. Oh, I just pray tonight that if you're lost in this dying world, that you can go be revived. You can go be. That old soul can be resurrected into life. You can go start living life. Oh, and I pray that if you are revived, but your pride won't let you come on back down here to this altar and be altered. Oh, because you're scared of what you might see. Or you're scared you might fail Him again. Oh, like I said, He never asked us not to fail. What He asked us to do was to continue to seek His name. Oh, I'm telling you, that altar's still open to you too. Glory be to God. It ain't just for the lost. It was for the Jew. It was for the Gentile. It was for the saved. It was for the unsaved. It was for anybody that can humble themselves and go call on His name. And I'm telling you, He's still doing it today. Let your pride go and come get resuscitated back into
Christ today. There's no need to hold out. There's no need to hold yourself up. Oh, I'm telling you, you can come do it. Oh, and I'm telling you that if you feel like you're being judged, go home and do some studying. Oh, because I'm telling you, you do a little studying, you do a little praying, oh, you're going to get a little closer to God. You'll find out if you're being judged or you're just being held accountable. Oh, and if you're being held accountable, I'm telling you, you know where to go get resuscitated. Or if you're being held accountable and you feel like you ain't been revived, He's still in the healing business today. He'll still revive you. He'll still bring that soul back to life. He'll still breathe life back in you. He'll resuscitate your soul back. Oh, I'm telling you, He's still in the business. Oh, we got to humble ourselves and come to Him. Oh, and I'm telling you, don't let some excuse. I say it all the time, and I'll say it, I guess, till I die. Oh, you can lie to me. You can lie to Brother Seth. Oh, but I'm telling you, don't lie to yourself tonight. Oh, that's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing you can do. Oh, I'm telling you, if you've been held accountable, it's okay. It's okay to be held accountable for things. It makes you grow. It makes you become stronger. It makes your personal relationship with Christ stronger. It makes your knowledge and your wisdom stronger. Because it forces you to go back into this Bible. It forces you to learn for yourself. Oh, I'm telling you today, to go learn to see if you're being held accountable. And if you are, come get resuscitated. Oh, because I can tell you this, in my life, in my walk, I can tell you this. Oh, all the times I use that excuse, I'm being judged. All that time. When I actually quit lying to myself. When I actually humbled myself and I went and dug in the Word and I went to pray, I wasn't being judged. I was being held accountable. There's a fear to that. I know that. I've lived it. There's a fear of failure. We can all say what we want to. A lot of people love to say they just don't care no more. I don't care. I don't care what they think. You do. I know you do. We know you do. You know you do. You care. And when you go home by yourself, when there ain't nobody around, you care. You care what people think about you. You care that. But what we lost through it all was a lack of faith and a hunger to dig back towards the one that can get us to where we need to be.
Bless you, preacher.
That's what we lost. But I'm here to tell you tonight that if you need it, if your soul is lost, He's still in the healing business. He'll revive it. He'll resurrect your old dying soul and bring it to life.
Yes, He will.
I know it will, because He done it for me. If He'll do it for me, I'm talking. I know Paul said that, like he said, you'd be a different creature. And everybody loves to go back to when Paul was saved. And they said it was just amazing. It was amazing that, he was killing people 3 days ago, and now he's out preaching the gospel. No, he was a different creature. He had been revived. He had been brought from death to life.
Amen.
Oh, and he kept himself humble on the wall. He did. And when he needed to go be resuscitated, he went and got it because he knew where to go. And I'm telling you, don't forget where you got life from.
Amen.
If you need to be resuscitated, you come back and get resuscitated. Don't be afraid of that altar. Don't be afraid of the world. Because my God told me that anything through God cannot be defeated by this world. And I'm telling you that if you'll humble yourself and go to it, you cannot be defeated. But it's all a personal decision. It's all a personal choice. I tell people all the time, God does a lot for me. He does.
Yeah.
But I have a hunger. So the more I dig, the more He reveals. And it may not be in my time. And then I may want to learn something new that I want to learn. And He won't let me. He'll take me somewhere else and let me learn something new. I'm here to tell you today that you can go be in His time and His will. You can have it all. You got to go get it. You got to have a hunger and a desire.
Yes, you do.
And when you get that and you're humble, He will revive you. And He will resuscitate you through life. He will. That was His promise to us all. I just hope we can learn what the word revival means. Revival is to bring something back to its original state. I just love the fact how
through all the languages. If you go into the Latin and then you Greek and you read these words, God made sure to hit it all. Because you got revival means to be resuscitated. Revive means to be brought back to life. So he made sure that everything that he promised was hit in every language. If you got to go to revival, then the root word of revival is revive. So we got resuscitation and we got to revive, to bring back to life. That's what we have. And what that is ultimately the promise he gave us. He promised us eternal life. And he promised us that he'd never forsake us along the way. That he would resuscitate us along the way. I pray for y'all, and I hope you pray for me. And I hope that if you need anything, I hope that you contact me. But most of all, I promise you there's nothing that I can do for you. No. I can pray with you. That's about all I can do. Go seek Jesus.
Yes.
Seek him. He's the healer. He's the comforter. He is everything that you need in this world if you'll go seek him. Start digging in your Bible. Start praying. Yeah. Build a personal relationship with the one that can help you through this life. Because if you look at me on myself, I'll fail you.
Bless you.
I will. I don't want to fail you, but I'll fail you. And I'm telling you to go find somebody that will not fail you, that promised to be there to resuscitate you.
Amen.
I think that's all I got. If any of y'all want to get up here, speak, or pray, y'all can. Thank y'all.
Bless you. Go ahead.